All right, traders, welcome to the live trading session video. So in today's video, what we are going to be covering is going to be some live potential trades that is happening. And then also we are going to be looking at the trend alignment tables, what you should be doing before you do a pre-analysis. Currently, right now on our live potential trade, we are on GBP USD. I'm going to be telling you the whole rationale thought behind why we are taking this particular trade. And then finally, third, we're also going to be taking a look at the new course on the Society of Technical Analysis, where I will be lecturing in. This and more in this live trading workshop video. Okay, traders, now here we are on the screens. It's shown up on here, founder of Master Markets, Trades Conference and the Traders Open Day. Here we are on our live trading workshop video. Welcome over here. Just a little bit of small technical stuff over there. We will iron that up later on as we go along. Just that's what happens with new technology. But anyway, so let's carry on with this. So today, what do we have in store for you? So what is the live trade position that we have currently as we are taking a look at cable actually over here. Let me transfer that over because I've got the stretch indicator over here on this terminal here. So what we are taking a look at, this is the entry where we had got in 2407, 2428 stop is for there. And then the target is for towards the range, which is at 2373. So we took a look at a few of the time frames for alignment. There were a few other trades setting up as well, but I only had the time to only take this because everything aligned. Now, what is the rationale behind this trade setup over here? Now, most of the stuff, so that I don't go through in repetition, so most of the stuff that you can find all this material in is in two places. So one is in our YouTube channel, right? So youtube.com/masterthemarkets. So you can hit the subscribe button over there, hit the all bell icon, which is all there as well. So that every time we go live, you will get it onto your phone. Okay, so that's one over there. And then the other thing also, traders, is that what you can refer to is the stretch principle video. So this will really help you a lot on what I'm going to be talking about today. The other thing also that will help you a lot on based on the other strategy which I'll be talking about as well, which will give you more frequency, is also found in our 7 steps to CTP video series. Okay, so that even if I'm brushing through all the terminologies and concepts, you can go back to here to refer. Okay, once you have put your name, email, and number if you want to for live trading updates, then you will get the videos such as this, 7 videos, and you can watch it at your own free time. It will be sent to you through email. Okay. And at our TradingView channel, you can always follow us at Master the Markets 2010, where we'll post the different setups we are taking whenever we get the time. Right. So based on all of that, so today, so how do you set up this trend alignment tables, right? So that was the topic for today, so that you can get clear. What I've seen is in a lot of places they keep saying trend and trend, but it's not really quantified and you don't get very clear. It becomes very subjective. So what we have done here in Master the Markets, which is explained more clearly in 7 steps, is we have quantified what a bottom and a top is so that the trend is quantified in a very quantitative manner. Okay. So on the web and over here on the 15-minute as well, you can see that very clearly as well. Okay, along with the volume indicators over here, which is provided by the VSA team and Trade Guider team headed by Gavin Holmes and his team over there, right? Really great complementary tools to have. So now we put that all together over here on this trend alignment table. Okay, some of you would have seen that in my previous videos on our YouTube channel as well, which you can refer to under the live, and also here where we have done with the live trading workshop playlist. Over here you can watch it all over there as well. Okay, all this over here all been here, and also you can check it under live as well, all my previous live trading videos that we have done based on these principles. Now when we come back to here again, so once I've put back all of this, so I correlate all of this, so I get it from the daily time frame, right? So if I go back to here on the, I can just show you on here, it's more easier. So on the daily, you can see that it's a downtrend at the moment, and then at the moment, the top hasn't confirmed. So it's not a phase one. So let me just uh, do that, shrink the y-axis a bit. So you can see that over here, right? So that's your phase two over there, yeah? So that's what I've written there, okay? So it's a bottom to top movement at bottom to top movement as of now. There's a phase two, but it's still part of the downtrend. The 4 hour, on the other hand, if we take a look over here, now that is already confirmed by taking out this low over here. So this is the best part when you got a framework which is quantified, right? So these are the things that I'm also going to be also lecturing in the SDA as well, right? Solid framework that you need before you can build an automated technical trading system which is statistically validated. So now that you got this, when you've broken that, then immediately then we can see that on our trend alignment tables, you will start to see that that has turned into a downtrend phase one. And the same thing I do again on the 1 hour, right? And the 1 hour as of now, that's quite clear as well. So it's a downtrend phase one. And when did that confirmation happen? On this bar over here, okay? Right, so that's when we got a downtrend phase one as well. And then on the 15 minute, if you go back into here, then on the 15 minute, I go on to the 15-minute time frame, and then I double check it over here. And again, that is a phase one that we are having when it took out that low after a bit of consolidation. Then after that, took out that low again, downtrend phase one. So like this, you can then collate into here. Now, a couple more things that we look at, which I've talked about in the previous videos on the journey of a bar, isn't it? How does the bar actually form onto the daily time frame? Very logical as well, that if you take a look on the daily over here, you see this bar that is forming at the moment over here, this one here, right? How does it form? What does it need to do? So we talked about that in the previous one. And over there, or the order route that it needs to do, one of the things that it needs to take out is the lower stretch level, and then after that, the previous day's low as well, okay? If it wants to form a lower low bar on the daily time frame, okay? And that's what it's exactly doing, right? If you see that, you see it's taken out yesterday's low, and then also it's taken out the lower stretch such that the bias is towards the downside to form your bigger range from the open, okay? As one of my Vedanta elite clients would call it the bro, okay? Keith would usually call that. Good. So that's what we were talking about in the previous video. So that's why I referenced that for you on the homepage over there on the stretch principles. Okay, so you can watch that at your own free time and also on our live videos as well. Okay, good. So I've told you that now. So then after that, when you got all of those in place as according to your trend alignment tables over here, right? So you got all of it aligning. So now you analyze this, right? Everything is coming together, right? It's all saying the same thing, saying the same story, right? So all of them are in downtrend, phase one, all pointing towards the direction down, top to bottom, except for daily, which hasn't confirmed. But the good point is the downtrend is still there, okay? And then after that, it's also taken out the lower stretch also. And then just now it just took out the previous daily low as well. Then I've also put over here, as it taken out the 0.8 ATR range. No, it hasn't done that yet. Overall bias is short. And what is my 50% OE on the 15-minute time frame? Now, this is for a smaller target strategy that you can use this for. But before I come into different strategies that you can get from here, this is how you collate it, just to see what stands out, right? On some instruments, you won't be that obvious, okay? And that's what you leave behind. You just trade the ones which are very obvious, and that's where money is lying on the table for you to trade on, okay? That's what we're doing. So in this particular example on this live trade, what I'm doing is then On the entry, we got the entry as it took out that low of that green bar there on the 1 hour. And also on the 15 minute is basically when it took out that low is when the trend would have changed. Okay, is where we got the level here. Okay, when it took out that, then the trend would have changed into a downtrend. So everything then gets aligned at that point. Okay, so that's an entry. Stop loss is going to be at the last place where the stops got taken out, which was the high, which I saw on the 15 minute, right? And then finally, where is our target going to be? Our target at the moment, what I've done is I've put it for the ATR range. Now, I've mentioned this in my previous videos as well. And what the ATR range would be is that if I take a look from yesterday's bar, that is 112. If you can read it over here, right? I've talked about this before. Now, 112. Now, right, as you can see, 112. So then I'll take 80% of that. That's what we've seen in the research as well. So 0.8 times 112, okay? And that is 89.6. You just round it down, 89. So the 89, what I'll do is I'll take it from the high because I'm expecting an average range of 89 to happen because I'm taking it towards the short. I'll expect that to happen from the high towards the bottom so that we'll make a range of 89. As of now, this bar range, as you can see, again, this one of these indicators was designed by our clients as well. Really great community that we built together, where the community itself uplifts itself, right? So all our clients become programmers for us, uplift the product, do the product refinement, everything, because they see very much logic and sense and quality in here that they can use in their own trading. So over here, you can see the bar range over here, if you can read there, is 70. So there is still about 19 pips more to go. So that's how we have got this target over here. Okay, so from the high all the way to here, you see 89. That's our 123. Binge capture strategy. That's the objective of that strategy. Now, if you wanted a smaller target, which you can also do based on strategy construction, I've got clients doing this and they're really making really good money. And yesterday, one of them was showing me all the stats and how much he has got based on this second strategy. What he is doing is he uses all the trend alignment tables again, right? So when everything aligns, just like how I taught him, then you would take the entry, right, on the confirmation bar, and then from there, take a 50% OE number, like the distance that it will get to 50% of the time. But because we're trading with trend alignment, the probability will increase. So it will be about 60, 70% of the time it will get there. So, and that number, what we would trade is the 1.25 ATR number, okay? So that's another second strategy objective. So what you would do on that one here is, so on the 15 minute, once everything aligns, I can keep taking trades like this. So once everything aligns over here, so on this bar, on the close, I'll put my cursor there and again read my ATR number here. And that is about 10, right? So 10 pips over there. So 10 pips times 1.25, that's about 12. So from there, what I would then do is I would take a 12 pip target, okay, which you will get there 60% of the time. So 1, 2, 3, 8, 7, right? Something like that. Good. So I will put my second target there as well. But which I think, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 8, 7. Yeah. So that's my second my first target, if you want to say sequentially, on a 15-minute time frame, and then finally your range target. Okay, so these are the two things that we can take a look at as the trade progresses. Now, the good part is everything I taught you is based on principles, isn't it? So we can apply this to any instrument, doesn't matter currencies, commodities, indexes. So I'll just show it to you here. Here on euro, dollar, and other currency, so I've already filled up the table, so it looks something like that. Most of it is all correlating towards the downside, lower stretch, and then no, it's not formed it, short bias. Gold, on the other hand, this is what I was saying. So gold, on the other hand, if you take a look over here, we were trading actually, and just reminds me, we were trading the gold actually yesterday. You can watch that, a great trading session we had with Gavin as well. And you can see it under here, actually, under videos. Let me see if I can find that for you guys. There you go. So the latest one you can see, right? Live trading, gold trade with trade to win and SMI using both the indicators of the SMI and the VSA, right? That's what we did actually yesterday. So really great one because we were waiting for it as it was dancing around, as it was consolidating, but we were just believed in the numbers and then we saw that trade go. So really good key takeaway points from there. Really great attendance as well from all over the world. People from Belgium and all of that were joining in from Greece and all that. Good. So another thing also I did check, I just remember before I did take the trade as well, I always check the volume over here by the VSA Pro that the trade guided team has put together. So you can see the VSA light was also showing the downside as well. So confirming towards the downside, volume also spiking up as well. So all that confirms towards the downside for the GBP USD trade. Now coming back onto gold over here, this was a UTP one. You can see it's an uptrend phase one. That's why it's very important to quantify your tops and bottoms. We've done here at Master the Markets. Again, the formulas, we can't take full credit for it. It was given to us by institutional quant traders. For example, my mentor actually trades for Morgan Stanley's money, and I was going to Dubai to get even more money. But as you can see over here, those are the formulas. The framework is very important. Uptrend phase one, even though the phase one is getting a bit overextended, that's why it's getting a bit consolidative. Because statistical things to show us towards that as well, validation. But you can see over here, that's why the trend alignment tables are very important, right? And that's why the clients love the framework that they get over here. So over here, you can see that on the daily is uptrend phase one, 4 hour is downtrend phase one. On the 1 hour is uptrend phase two. So over here, you can see still the direction is towards the downside, right? Because uptrend phase two means towards the downside, okay? And then 15-minute is downtrend phase one. So they're all pointing towards the downside, and that's when we can entry bias can be for a short. Now, if you did want to take this, and you can do this all tomorrow as well, I'll keep repeating. I mean, this is what we keep showing you guys. If you then take a look at the 15-minute, when everything aligns, so you see this was a good trade that happened. So you see over here, entry on the close, right, in alignment with the trend. And then you can use a 1 ATR number, which is, we'll get there by 50-60% of the time. $1.97, as you can read from here. So $1.97, you can put that, that's about $1.97 would be around this area here, okay? There we go. So that bar over here, this bar over here would have nicely hit it. If the spreads didn't hit it, then definitely this bar over here would have hit that number, okay? That's what you would do. Some of you may be asking, how do you get all these ATR numbers and statistical numbers and all of that? This is where we got this OE numbers over here, right? Which you can take a look at. And that will tell you everything. So that will tell you where it will get to 50-60% of the time and all of that not, okay? And I can do that in ATR as well. Okay, so, and that will tell you, yesterday we were going through all of that in the gold trade as well. And we got to all the targets yesterday too, okay? So this is where you can see, as I can see over here, right? 180, I'll get that 58.75%, but this is doing all of them, phase one, phase two, compressions, everything. When you look at phase ones only, we are doing the filter towards that table. We'll be updating this very shortly. You will get about plus 10% more, so about 68%, about 70% probability to get there. That's how the conviction comes across to keep doing that and to trade towards that. So that's that one there. And again, of course, most of that is in detail on the 7 steps to CTP, right? So watch those videos. They're really highly priceless, over 15, 20 years of collated research that we've done together. So you can watch all those videos over there, okay? Good. So now on the gold, so that's what was on the gold. Again, lower stretch also taken out. So the short basis is there. Let me quickly check if yeah, the range still hasn't been done yet towards the bottom yet. So the range still hasn't been done. So there's some move left. You guys can trade it for longer time as well if you want to, if you want taking a look at that. DAX on the other hand, so let's do this together very quickly. So DAX on the other hand, again, soaring up higher, nice bull uptrend. We took this on two other strategies, on the end of day strategies we took, which we run on the live trading room. Over here, we got DAX, we got the uptrend phase one. On the 4 hour as well, if you take a look, that's why I can't stress why the bottom and top quantification is important. Then you got an uptrend phase one there as well, over here. On the 1 hour, then let's see, you got again uptrend phase one, two, quite overextended. So just got to be careful because nothing can keep going in a straight line. And then on the 15-minute, as you can see also, you got a uptrend here as well. Okay, so this, now you see we got a strategy that we got a trade coming up on one of the strategies, wasn't it? Which is 0.8 times 237. I think this one, nope, still hasn't done that. So we still got a bit of move, 0.8 times 237. So let me do that very quickly. So 189, yeah, there's still a bit more on that, on the first strategy, on range objective. Another one also, you can see, the confirmation bar just came here, right? So we can do another one once again, which I went through with you guys just now, which is on the close, you enter, right? So we got that. Now quickly check the volume very quickly. And then after that, the stop, we can always get it a bit more tighter. But for now, I'll just place it for the swing low. You can use an MAE number. Again, that's mentioned in the 7 steps to CTP, how you can do that. And then what we then do is we can take a look at what the 50% OE is, which is 180 ARB. So if I go back to here on the 15-minute, 180 ARB will be 18 points. So close plus 18 points, 21612 plus 18, 21630 is what we're going for, which will be just a high being taken out. Okay, so that's what you got to do. And there we go. Yesterday, as we were doing this, we had to sit through it and wait for all the dance. This is what we call the dance, you know, wait for it as it hovers around, you know. So that's a small target on strategy number 2, right? Which I talked about in the previous videos. Now I'm showing it to you in real time, okay? So we can see how that goes along. And then the same thing we can do on Brent oil as well, right? So over here, let me just quickly update all of that. So uptrend phase 1 as well, and then upper stretch being taken out. So very clear long bias over here. Brent oil, let's take a look at Brent oil finally. So you can see DAX is going towards that. Brent oil, let's take a look. So uptrend phase 2 at the moment, right? That's what I had yesterday, hasn't changed much. 4 hour, let's take a look. At the moment is downtrend phase 1, that's same. On the 1 hour, let's take a look over here. Let me just keep it, that one there. On the 1 hour, let's take a look. That's downtrend phase 1 as well. So let me quickly just update that. And then you got the 15-minute as well. The 15-minute over here. Then we got the, let me just go to the last one. We got just downtrend. Again, just had the confirmation there as well on the top. Downtrend phase 1. Okay. Downtrend phase 1. Okay. Good. So that's what we got there. Up stretch levels. Yes, lower stretch has been taken out, as you can see, right? This level over here, lower stretch has been taken out. And then we can see lower stretch has been taken out. And then 50% OE, we're going to go for 1.25 ATR. Again, the same thing. So you guys can do this even tomorrow, you know. So, so over here, happening in real time at the moment. Stop loss for that. If you want to get it a bit more tighter, I can put it for the green bar. But other than that, so let's see. So what we got? So is it 1.25? Yes. So let me take the ATR. That's about 20 cents. 1.25. So 1.25. Those of you are very good automatically, you will get it straight away, maybe faster than the calculator. 25 cents. So from here, I will take 25 cents away, 75.99, wasn't it? Was it that the close? 75.99. 75.99 minus 25. 75.74 is what we are looking for. It will be over here. Okay, that's your 60-70% probability of hitting that target. Another thing also I like to take a look at also is I will take a look on the daily very quickly and see if the range has been done. If the range has been done for the day, sometimes it hovers around, you don't get a clean move. So here 1.69, so this one is 0.8. 0.8 times 1.70 really, isn't it? What do we have? Let me just check. 0.8 times 1.69, 1.35. So there's still more move left for the range to be covered for the day. So yeah, you can wait for this and we can see whether it gets there on the second strategy. On the first strategy, you can wait for the range to be to get there. Okay, so that's what we can be doing. And on the 1 hour, so you can see a little bit of retracement there to come and get some orders. We'll wait on that patiently. That's what I mean by the volatility, by the dance on cable. Yeah. So we got three trades which are quite clear, isn't it? Right? On GBP USD and on the DAX and on the Brent at the moment. Okay, so I'll just put that in yellow. And then you guys can see how that performs over the course of the day. So on DAX just came very near towards 21628, just by 2 points shy. We'll wait on that. And then Brent, you can keep an eye as well. Quickly just check a look at the volume as well on all of this. Let me just take a look on what do we got? We got on the DAX, isn't it? And DAX and the Brent oil, right? So we can take a look at that. DAX, we got that. Let me let it upload that one. And Brent oil, you can do the same as well. I'll let you guys check Brent oil yourself. As you can see, good. So that's that one there. Volume, good. The VSA light also. I'm confirming it by green. And then after that, we got the volumes peaking up as well. Okay, on the 15-minute, quickly do that. And we can see that over there. That's as of now, but of course you could have always taken the previous signals which came over here as well, and you could have done that. My clients are already doing all of this, so it is working in real time. So definitely do go and test these concepts. They're very powerful. Okay, good traders. So we have looked at some live trades. We looked at the trend tables as well, right? And the third thing, what I did want to mention is some of you have been asking as well, because you've been seeing all the emails and everything, is that we are going to be lecturing on at the STA. So when you go to the STA website, actually technicalanalysis.com, which will look like this, STA, Society of Technical Analysis. So when you go under there, under the home page, then if you scroll down, right, if you scroll down, you will come under the STA online courses, okay, which is here. And then after that, you can check over here, Technicals to Trading Systems courses over here. Now, that's the one I will be lecturing in. And when you click on that, let's wait for it to load up, and it goes there. And then gives you a rough overview about what is it about and everything. So these are the systems and philosophies and techniques and tools and techniques that you need to require to build, optimize, and run a trading system. Okay, either to help you towards discretionary or automated trading. I can take off the burden of you for 90% of your trading, and then maybe 10% discretionary, or you can do it fully automated as well. So that's what this is going to be teaching you. And when is it all going to happen? It's all in here from week 1 to week 12, right? And then after that, who should study it? And then it's got all the different people that you should be looking at. Most of you would be under this ones over here, I believe. And then when your lecturers over there, there's 5 of us will be delivering it, and that's me over there, as you can see over there, who will also be lecturing on that. And then you can also go through the course objectives and the different contents you'll be going through as well. And then of course then the syllabus as well. Okay, highly recommend you guys to take a look at that. I think the prices are also mentioned over there. There is early bird price over here instead of the full price. And on top of that, when you actually use our discount code MTM, you actually will get a further discount. Okay, so you can use that. That will be below this video link that you can then take a look and further your training education on that. Really great course. I highly recommend that for towards building quantified technical trading systems. Okay. Right, traders, I guess that's pretty much that from me on this video. Covered quite a bit. Definitely highly recommend you guys to look into this trend alignment tables, create one, or if you got any questions, book a session with us. We can answer any questions for you. Our trader coaches will help you with that. You can email us at clientservice@masterthemarkets.net. Okay, if you got any questions or want to email us. Other than that, I will just remind you back again to watch 7 Steps to CTP.com, over 15 to 20 years of qualitative research. Highly recommend that for you guys. All right, traders, I guess that's pretty much that for me on this video. And as we always say, till the next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.